Alright boys, welcome back to a brand new Roblox Blox fruits video, and in this video we are going to be comparing the leopard fruit versus the dragon fruit. Now I'm pretty much bringing this new series into Blox fruits where I compare different fruits in the game and different fighting styles, all that kind of stuff, so you guys can make the decision while you're playing and while you're grinding on which fruits and which items and things you actually want to go for in your Blox fruits experience. Which one should I buy if I have the opportunity to buy it, or if I roll the fruits, should I eat my leopard fruit or should I eat my dragon fruit, bro? What? So first off, we're going to go ahead and explain the basics here. So if you go to any of the shop dealer here and you open up the shop, you can already tell that leopard is above dragon, which means it costs more, man. So the leopard fruit is a beast type fruit that costs 5 million currency or 3,000 Robux to actually buy in the shop. Now the dragon fruit, on the other hand, is 3.5 million currency, which is 1.5 million less if you were to go ahead and just buy it directly from the shop. But it's about 2,600 Robux, which is $26, so it's only a few dollars less than the leopard fruit technically. Now, if you want to actually try to find these fruits, the dragon fruit has a chance to spawn into the map, about a 0.7% chance, and I also believe that's your chance to actually receive that from the Blox fruit gacha. And the leopard fruit is a little bit more rare at 0.25%. So you have a quarter of a percent chance to actually get the leopard fruit, and you almost have a 1% chance to get the dragon fruit from a drop. So obviously the leopard fruit already wins in terms of rarity and price, but that's not really a great thing because that just means this fruit's a lot harder to get. So yeah, leopard fruit is currently the most expensive fruit in the game, and most people would say it's the best fruit in the game. However, we're going to go ahead and get into the actual comparisons of these fruits. So first off, let's go ahead and talk abilities here. So leopard fruit, the max level you need for mastery to actually have all the abilities is level 300 for mastery, so you can get all of the abilities here. I believe that's the same for the dragon fruit. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, so dragon fruit is actually 350 for the transformation, and that's again mastery level. So yeah, leopard fruit, it looks like all the base abilities here actually are way lowered level, so they're a lot easier to unlock, a lot less time consuming. They don't take nearly as much time as dragon fruit does to unlock all the abilities, which is good if you don't have 2 times mastery, obviously. And dragon fruit also has a little bit of a problem with it, and that's the fact that to do the dragon fruit transformation, you do need to actually charge up your fury, which happens over time and I believe also happens on kills. However, leopard fruit, you can instantly transform as soon as it's cooled down. The other thing is that leopard fruit, obviously when you do your transformation, the cooldown's pretty fast. And also, you're about the same size as a normal player. So you're not going to really have any issues with people targeting you or damaging you because you run fast and you're not that big of a target. Now, with dragon fruit, on the other hand, the transformation is an extra 50 levels of mastery. You do need that fury meter. And when you transform, you're a pretty big target and you don't really move that fast. Anyone can really deal some hits on you if they wanted to because you're a pretty big target and you're pretty slow. But let's go ahead and actually test the abilities on one of my favorite bosses, Ligma.
Hey, yo, what the?
Now we're going to be testing all the abilities for both fruits with max Blox fruits level at level 2,450. We're going to go ahead and spawn Ligma in here, or Longma as normal people call him. There he is. So let's go ahead and test leopard fruit out and do some hits on him with leopard fruit without actually doing the transformation. So if I use the finger revolver, I did miss some hits there, but you're able to do around 5,000 to 10,000 damage with that. Now, if we go ahead and do a spiraling kick to him, it does about 3,900 damage, nearly 4,000. Now, the after image assault, pretty much an instant hit there, 4,500 damage. And then we have body flicker, which is also an instant hit for another 3,300 damage. And that, again, is without transformation. So let's go ahead and transform now and get the leopard transformation going on, which, with the leopard transformation, you actually do have the ability to mouse one click. When you click 3 times, you do about 3,000 damage, which is pretty good, and normal attacks are pretty fast with this fruit. All right, so let's see how much damage we do now with the finger revolver. We do up to 6,500 damage, so that is about a 2,000 damage increase. With a spiraling kick, we do about 9,600 damage with a complete spiraling kick there. That is an insane amount of damage after doing your transformation. Let's try after image assault now. Slight increase there. You do about 5,200 damage, a little bit more than non-transformation. And then body flicker. about the same damage for that one. This dude doesn't really stand much of a chance. With using all the abilities, I'm doing nearly 20,000 damage. Probably a little bit more than 20,000 damage if I actually hit everything properly. The other thing is you don't take much damage with your transformation, so you're pretty much nearly unstoppable, and you're pretty much a god, bro. All right, so now that we've pretty much praised Leopard Fruit, let's go ahead and switch over now to Dragon Fruit. So we have the Heat Wave Beam. If we press Z, that's our first ability here. Let's go ahead and charge that up, and let's go ahead and release. Okay, so 3,700 damage, which is already less than the Leopard Fruit Z ability does. Now let's try the Dragonic Claw. Okay, interesting name. Let's go ahead and hold X down. Okay, that one's actually pretty good. We do damage over time, which is nice. In total, we did about 5,300 damage. You charge your opponent, smack them down, and then you do damage over time. Let's go ahead and try the Fire Shower now. Okay, that's already a pretty big increase compared to the Finger Revolver that the Leopard Fruit has. That does a little bit more damage, and it's a lot faster, which a lot of the time you want to have speed while you're PvPing or fighting bosses, which is amazing. Now, I feel like the last ability here is kind of a waste because you could just hold F and do Flight, but I feel like that could be a combat move, or you could just have Dragon Flight as an extra ability after you transform. But let's go ahead and enter our transformation now. So as soon as you transform, you notice that your Fury meter actually starts going down, which means your transformation doesn't last nearly as long as Leopard. Leopard, you could pretty much be in transformation for, I think, like an infinite amount of time. And the other thing you notice right away is you can't actually mouse one click to do any damage. I'm spamming my mouse, bro. No mouse one damage for the dragon, which kind of sucks, honestly. All right, and the other thing is you're very wonky, and like when you move around in transformation, you don't really have a lot of mobility. You have to literally turn your head to where you want to aim. So let's go ahead and try the Heat Wave Beam now, though, with this. Let's go ahead and charge it up and release 3,600 damage, which I think is actually even less than we did without the transformation, which is very underwhelming. All right, so let's go ahead and try the Dragonic Claw now. Again, a little underwhelming, and I'm doing a little bit less damage with that one as well. But maybe the Fire Shower will be a little bit better in transformation. Oh, I just accidentally undid my transformation, and now I have to wait to get my Fury meter back up, bro. Let's actually test Fire Shower now while transform, okay? Let's hold it down. Okay, I can't really see what's happening, but I am doing quite a bit of damage, and I can hold that down for pretty long. And then the final ability while you're transformed, like, again, you just have Dragonflight, which in transformation literally doesn't do anything. So far against NPCs and just testing the abilities, I can already say that Leopard Fruit already feels a lot better and easier to use and just way more OP. Like, Dragon Fruit just does not compare, and it's so close in the price range. But to actually give this a full shot and a full test, we are going to go ahead and try to engage in some PvP. We're going to do a couple of arenas with my boy Rectway, and let's just see what we can do. We're gonna go ahead and at least try to play as Leopard Fruit for the first match, and then we're gonna try to play as the Dragon Fruit. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's get Rectway in the server. All right, man, so like 20 hours later, we finally got Rectway, dude. He's here. We finally got him, man. So we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of 1v1s here. So for the first round, I'm going to be using the Leopard Fruit, and he's going to be using Dragon Fruit, and then we're gonna swap off. Now, the only problem with doing 1v1s for comparisons is skill levels. This dude's been playing the game way longer than I have. I mean, obviously, like, he's got almost 10 million bounty here. He did have 10 million bounty. We're gonna go ahead and try to compare at least, because I'm a noob. He's more of a pro at this game. So we can kind of see if Leopard makes PvP a lot easier than it does for Dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and get on with the friendly 1v1, and we're gonna use our transformation, and he's gonna transform, and then we're gonna see what happens. And we're gonna go ahead and try to do at least 2 rounds, one with me using Leopard and then one with me using Dragon. All right, so here we go. He's gonna be using Dragon, and I'm gonna be using Leopard. So let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, bro, the Dragon, he just slapped me down. All right, again, this is all skill-based pretty much, but we can at least see, since I suck at the game, if it'll be an easy Leopard kill. But look at that, bro. Look at how much Dragon, even though you absorb damage pretty good, I mean, he's still such a big target, man. Like, I could literally just run up to this dude and beat him up. Okay, I gotta say, Dragon does have a lot more of a defense boost than I realized, because I'm actually getting whooped right now. Okay, so I believe he just won. He's been playing this game a little bit more, but it kind of goes to show that maybe I was a little wrong about Dragon. Maybe Dragon has more defense, or maybe I just suck. So we're going to go ahead and swap out now, and I'm going to go ahead and use Dragon, and he's going to swap out to Leopard, and we're going to see how that works now. All right, so I cannot use my Fury transformation yet, but maybe if I get some hits on this dude. Hold on. We're getting some hits on him now, burning him. All right, I really need to do my transformation because that will really get me going here. Oh my goodness, bro. The Fury meter is so difficult with this. Oh my gosh, he's beating me up, man. So he pretty much just destroyed me there, but I didn't have my transformation ready. So we're going to try with the transformation now just to compare. And I'm going to see how much damage I can actually take. So let's go ahead and do transformation now and see if I can actually beat this dude up. Okay, look how much damage I absorb from this dude. And I can actually hit some pretty wide damage ranges. This is getting interesting, man. I'm actually doing a lot of damage to him, and he's hardly hitting me right now, bro. So if I can just hit Mr. Rectoy, dude, I think we can do something. Oh, my transformation's gone. Oh, he's so close to being dead, bro, but he's just beaming. He's going so fast. Oh, my goodness. Okay, okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting destroyed, bro. I don't know who just won. All right, I can't tell who just won that last round because I think I had a little bit more health than him, but I think he ended up finishing me off. But at least from there, we got kind of a perspective of Mr. Rectoy, who actually knows how to play this game a little bit better than I do. Way better than I do. And then we got a perspective of me, who's still pretty new to the game and doing PvP. And we can see that the Leopard fruit is pretty good for dealing some pretty high damage. And especially if you don't have your transformation ready for Dragon, Leopard fruit easily wins. But if you do have Dragon transformation, you have a pretty high chance of winning the fight, because once you transform into Dragon, you can absorb so much damage. So in reality, both fruits are actually pretty good, and after doing this 1v1, it completely changed my perspective on Dragon. So what we learned today is that Leopard is definitely a lot better for killing bosses and doing some XP grinding, but Dragon could be the overall winner in a PvP match if you have your transformation ready. Otherwise, Leopard seems to take the cake with how much damage it actually does. So both are pretty equal and both are pretty good. However, in the end, I do think Dragon still needs a little bit of a rework to be a little bit more updated and to feel more fitting into this game. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, which fruit you prefer. And hopefully this video helped you out and helps you decide on a fruit. Personally, I would go for Leopard. But anyways, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you out. And if it did, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to go buy yourself one of these fruits if you haven't already. And if you have some money laying around, these are some pretty good fruits. And yeah, we'll be doing some more comparisons soon, so stay tuned. Much love.